We are back. Like,
Back at it again.
we never left though.
We actually did leave. I left. I have left this house. So
Me too. Anyways, we are going to talk about something a little bit different this time because last time we had some very like artsy ice creams.
yes, we definitely did.
Yeah. I did not like them, but in this case,
You didn't like the honey bun.
I like the honey bun.
You didn't like the strawberry shortcake.
I like that one. No.
You did.
Yes, I did. I like that
You
one.
liked it.
I just did not like that.
The fucking spicy one.
Yeah. To me, that's BS. I understand there's a
To me.
public.
For me.
There is an audience for that.
Yes, there is.
But
an
I'm not
audience.
it.
He's not the target audience.
I'm
he's
not it.
He's a hater of the target audience.
I know hater, but I am a lover of what we are about to eat today.
What are we about to eat today?
Well, to me, this is the epic battle of my favorite cookie and your favorite cookie.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. It is.
I am a Chips Ahoy kind of guy.
And I'm an Oreo kind of girl.
So we are going to pit them against themselves in ice cream form.
Yes, yes.
Now, tell me a little bit of the history behind these ice creams, baby.
I don't.
How did they come to our studio today?
They came to our studio because I was walking in Walmart. Okay, guys, listen. If you don't know, now you know. Walmart is the place to go if you're looking for that fucking Instagram ice cream that everybody eats. Like a couple of months ago, a while ago, maybe like 2 years ago, honestly, there was this Kit Kat ice cream that was going around on Instagram everywhere. And I found it during quarantine when I was out grocery shopping for like my 1 month. Because I like a grocery shop like once a month during quarantine because I just did not want to go out. But I was walking through Target. No, I was walking through Walmart and I found the Kit Kat ice cream. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, to this day, that is the best ice cream I've ever had. It was delicious.
I remember.
And I can't find it anywhere.
I remember that there was a cookie or candy bar that was like Milky Way and Oreo. Did you ever have that? It was pure decadence.
Milky Way and Oreo?
That's right.
I don't recall.
It's incredible. And I think most of the weight that I have to lose came from that cookie.
Damn. Yeah.
Like straight up.
I wouldn't know. It sounds like this law of chocolate.
It's a lot of chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why you wouldn't take it. For the members in the audience who don't know, baby. Why would that?
I'm allergic to caffeine.
Yes.
Like I'm allergic to caffeine. So chocolate, for those of you who don't know, chocolate has certain levels of caffeine depending on what type of chocolate you're eating. White chocolate, virtually none. Milk chocolate, not really too much depending on where you get it from. If it's American chocolate, it barely has any in it and I can eat it for the most part without it really bothering me as long as I don't overdo it. If I can have like a couple, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 candy bars a month and that's it. And I usually don't do that because I like cookies and ice cream. But dark chocolate is a no, never. I will not touch dark chocolate because I will get sick. I will get very, very, very sick. I don't drink coffee. I don't, yeah, no, none of that shit.
I don't drink coffee, but not for those reasons.
It's because it's addictive. Don't drink coffee, kids.
Don't drink coffee.
Stay out of Starbucks. Shit's killing your wallet.
And stay in school.
And stay in school. Don't do drugs.
That's right. That was the PSA.
PSA.
Coming from our show, and I don't know if we even said it, but for those in the back who are not yet caught up, what's the name of our show?
What's it like?
That's right.
And today, it's what's it like to eat your favorite cookie in ice cream form.
And we're going to tell you which one ranks better.
It's going to be Oreo.
It might be Chips Ahoy. I actually have not had the Chips Ahoy, but I'm pretty sure that I've had the Oreo. Have I had the Oreo?
You have not.
Okay.
Because he only eats stuff like this when he's with me.
And you have not bought this.
I have not. This is the first time I've ever seen
This
this
is,
before.
I mean, but this is just cookies and cream, right?
I mean, essentially, I guess, but I think it's more than that because there's actual, like, the ice cream is supposed to taste like the cream of the Oreo.
Right. It's the filling.
Yeah.
All right. That means it's very unhealthy. So let's jump right into
Let's
it.
jump right in. Okay, so which one do you want to do first? Chips Ahoy or Oreo?
Let's do the Oreo first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ladies first.
Let's Open it up.
Now, you guys, let us know which one's your favorite cookie. It might not
Chips
even
Ahoy.
be. It might not even be Oreo or
Yeah.
yeah.
Because if I really had to choose my favorite cookie, it'd be anything with white chunk macadamia nuts in it.
That's a good choice.
That shit slaps.
That's a good choice.
All right.
That really looks like cookies and cream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this big. Mmm. Do you think it tastes different from just your normal cookies and cream?
I think so.
I think so too.
I think it tastes like an Oreo.
It does taste like Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I think real Oreos are sweeter. Sweeter still.
This is good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, when you get what's the restaurant that uses straight up Oreos for their cookies and cream?
I don't know.
There are many, I feel like. But you can never go wrong with the Oreo cookie.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's like maybe number 2.
I think it's really good.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So that was the first one. And once again, is the actual Oreo
Name brand.
name brand.
Let me tell you this though.
And it literally looks almost exactly like that, except for the chunks are a little bit smaller.
They're a lot smaller. You will not find like a full cookie anywhere.
But it's still good.
We cannot really say too much about the flavors or the nutty flavors because it tastes just like a really cold Oreo.
It's essentially an Oreo. What I do like about it is that in a lot of these ice creams, and even the ones that we've tried, when there's like chunks of something inside of it, the chunks are hard. These are not.
That's right. They're not very crunchy,
like,
yeah.
They're soft. Like, it doesn't kill your teeth or taste bad. Like, it doesn't taste stale like some of them, like it can sometimes. Like, this is really good.
Yes, because the one we had last time, one of them did taste kind of stale.
Yeah.
Another thing that I will say though is that this one is very generous with the cookie crunch.
Yes, there's actual
There's a lot of it.
There's a lot of it.
It's not like in some ice creams that you have to like hunt for it. Like it's there.
It's there all over.
Now we're going with Chips Ahoy. This does not taste the way I thought that it would taste at all. Like right off the bat. I don't think it tastes like the actual cookie.
What did you think it would taste like? Like a Chips Ahoy?
Mm-hmm.
I think in order for this to taste like Chips Ahoy, you actually have to bite into a Chips Ahoy piece.
I mean, it does have like a little bit of it, and it has like cookie crunch, like not cookie crunch, cookie pieces in it, but definitely not as generous as the Oreo one. The Oreo one is like everywhere. You can see it. You do have to like hunt a little bit for it. Like there's a big piece right there, cookie. It has a little bit of peanut buttery kind of taste to me.
Not really.
Not to you?
No.
Hmm.
Okay, so which one do you like more? Which one do you think is better?
How about this? Let's rate them.
Okay. Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy.
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
No, 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Well,
1 to
last
10.
time we did to 5.
1 to 5.
I'll give this one a 2.5.
Dang.
Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I would probably give it a 3. I don't think it's terrible. It's not super good. It does not taste like it to me. It does not taste like a Chips Ahoy. It just tastes like it's like vanilla ice cream with a little bit of like
cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a little bit of cinnamon with chunks in it. It just does not taste like a Chips Ahoy to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not too impressed with this one. It has a cute. The packaging is really cute though.
It is.
It's super cute, and like I had high hopes because like the ice cream on here is not like it's not white or like a yellow like a normal vanilla would be. It looks like it would be like cookie flavor.
You're right. Like that's far more orangey than
Yeah.
what we got inside.
Yeah, like look at this, guys. So
That's
this
like
is
almost white.
this is what it looks like inside. That's what the packaging looks like.
So false advertisement.
False advertisement.
You could get sued for that.
We're not gonna sue. But I wasn't super impressed with it.
Was not impressed at all. I also maybe I went in with the wrong expectations. Like I just expected it to be like, since it's based on a cookie, I expected just tons of cookie pieces and like to be, and also to have a lot of the chocolate chips.
Because again, the packaging shows there's quite a few in there, but then you go inside, it's like it's sparse.
It is very sparse.
It's sparse.
Like
it's not,
when you hold that up, you can barely see it.
like, okay, look. Like, this is a scoop of it, right? There's nothing in there.
There really isn't, like, nothing in there.
But, so on the flip side of that, we have the Oreo. 1 to 5.
Wait, did you rate this?
I give it a 3.
You gave it, okay, 3.
Yeah.
How about you start with the
5.
Oreo rating? A 5. Whoa.
It's so good. It's so, Oreo killed this ice cream, guys. Okay, look. The reason I give it a 5, flavor, it tastes like an Oreo. It tastes like a giant frozen Oreo.
Show that.
Not only that, but look at this. Look at all those cookie pieces inside. Like, you can actually see where they are, and like, you don't have to hunt for them. They're in there. They're all over it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Like, just any random scoop, you will have cookie pieces.
Yes. Like, you're not going to dig into this and not get at least a small piece of cookie, if not a big piece.
You basically got a whole cookie
like
there.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Something though about the vanilla, like it's not actual vanilla flavor. It's not.
It tastes like cream.
It tastes like cream, and I don't know.
Which is how it's supposed to taste.
Right. Which is like it's
It
true to
deserves
the
a
Oreo.
5. It deserves a 5. What are you gonna give it? Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh.
Don't come at me with no bullshit. What is it? Let's hear it. Come on.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
You know, okay. Why?
Because
Why not a 5?
I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the actual filling.
He's just not a huge fan of Oreos. Period.
I love Oreos.
He doesn't. He loves Chips Ahoy.
I love
Trust
Oreos.
me, I know.
But I feel like, I don't know, like other cookies and creams that I had, I kind of prefer them.
He's wrong. He's wrong. Okay, so what we're gonna do is next time we're gonna take this Oreo ice cream
and compare it to actual cookies
a different
and cream.
cookies and cream. Yes, and
that's good.
And we are going to judge which one is better because
We should have like a tournament of ice creams.
No, because we can't eat that much. We're gonna get
No.
But,
Like on this side, we got the Oreo as the winner, and it will face, eventually
it's the challenger.
Yeah, the winner of last episode.
Yeah, but no. So
just like a tournament format.
This Oreo ice cream, this is popping. I highly, highly recommend. Like, look how cute that is. And not only is it cute, it fucking tastes good.
Not only is it cute, but it slaps.
It fucking slaps.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it is so much better than
the Chips
Ahoy. Chips Ahoy, you have betrayed my trust.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
And they're the same company, the same brand.
Are they really?
Yes.
Smart label.
No, that's
not it.
That's just the QR code.
Yeah.
They are the same brand, though, I believe.
I'm pretty sure Oreo is its own brand. Is it not? I'm almost certain that they're owned by the Oreo.
Yeah, but I
Cookie
think the
company.
same. I think the same company made this.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If you guys know, let us know. We don't know.
I'm almost positive.
I don't know.
Anyway, so what's next?
Well, baby, I have some questions to ask you. What to like? You have seen a little bit of what I've been doing, and you saw me doing what last night? Well, what was I engaged in? And then later you were like, I am engaged.
Minecraft. He was playing Minecraft. I have never seen Minecraft before. I've never watched anyone play Minecraft before.
You've never seen it.
I've never seen it. I didn't even know what it looked like. I was so shocked when I actually saw it. I had no idea what I was looking at. Um, it is not what I expected. Like when I hear Minecraft, I think of like 5-year-old kid playing video games in his mom's backseat on his little like what are those things called? A DS, a Switch, whatever they're called.
Yes, to
Switch.
both of them.
Yes, to both of them. Okay, cool. That's what I envisioned, right? So when I came in here and he's like sitting at the computer, I'm hearing like monster sounds, like I'm freaking out. Like I didn't know what it was.
You got scared.
I did. I was engaged though because I was like, "How are you gonna get away?" I was like, "You need to get back to your hideout." And he's just like running around talking. I'm like, "Stop talking! Just do it. Get back to where you're supposed to be. You're going to be killed." And then he died because there was a monster in his hideout.
Yes.
And he couldn't kill him. He couldn't kill him.
And you kind of freaked me out because you either mispronounced something that sounded just like the name of the monster, or you already knew what the name of the monster was.
What did I say?
Then you said something that registered in my brain that you said, "Oh, the Enderman is there."
Oh, I called it the Enderman.
How did you know that is actually
The name popped up.
What?
Yes,
Where?
when we were watching it, guys, the name pops up. Like
I remember this.
Yeah, it kept saying, "And you were killed by Enderman."
No, you said that before he killed me.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know. You're a
I'm a psychic, though.
yeah. You're
Either
you're a
way,
psychic.
I'm a psychic. If you guys want your fucking futures read, DM me.
Actually, yes.
Actually, yes, I'll do it.
She can do divination.
I'm a good guesser. I can take care of you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Read your fucking cards, all that shit. I got you.
I have played Minecraft before, a total of 2 hours, many years ago. But
You played 2 hours total, or you played 2 hours 2 years ago?
I
or
played 2
many years
hours about 4 years ago.
Okay.
I own it for the PS4, but I just never really dove too much into it. And then one of my viewers asked me to play it, and then I bought it. And it is incredible.
It's very engaging. Like I said, I just did not expect to come in here and actually want to watch him fucking play Minecraft. Like it was so good. I love to sleep. I'm a sleepy ass baby. Hear me out. I love to sleep. Like I value my sleep over a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I would never ever have stayed in here and watched him play a game unless I was incredibly engaged. And watching you play Minecraft was so engaging, like I could not leave. Like I was like, I have to know what happens. So I stayed. And I regretted it because I was so exhausted this morning. Because I'm usually, y'all, I'm in bed by like 9:30. But I had to stay up. I had to see what happened. I didn't go to bed until like 10:15.
And there's so much that happened. I'm gonna show you later.
Me?
Yes, I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna be knocked out. But okay.
Maybe, or maybe not. What? Well, so it's just trying to escape from the monsters that's engaging, or
I don't know if it's just the monsters. I think the game itself is engaging. Like, just the world that exists inside of Minecraft is actually pretty fucking cool to look at. I think that the way things work is pretty cool, but I think also like I just did not expect. And like there's like sea stuff. There's like sea monsters too. Like you can go inside the fucking Minecraft lake and there's fucking monsters floating around. That shit's insane. It's wild.
To me, the wildest thing that I've experienced this decade is that you are saying all of these words out loud.
Why?
If there was a person on this earth that I expected it to look at Minecraft and be like, "This shit's stupid,"
That shit's lame. It's me.
That was you.
Why?
I don't know. You just have that vibe.
What vibe do I have?
You got the croc wearing vibe, and you got the
I don't have a croc wearing vibe.
And the vibe that you hate Minecraft, but you don't.
How do I have the vibe that I hate Minecraft?
You just got that vibe, baby. You never walk by a person and be like, that person probably wouldn't like Minecraft.
No. No.
Well, you got that, baby.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just a person who's like too cool for all of the schools.
I am cool.
Yeah.
But when shit's fucking cool, I'm a no. And Minecraft's fucking cool.
The wildest thing to me is that you're like, this shit's cool.
It's fucking
Instead
cool.
of like, it's just interesting.
It's
No,
cool,
just cool.
man. Like I was
what?
I was into it. You keep hitting the mic, you're gonna fuck up our audio.
No, I
Like,
promise.
no.
I promise.
Anyway,
Wow.
so
Wow.
we need to get 2 mics in here because.
Don't worry about the audio. I got it.
Anyway, so
I'm
no,
the audio
Minecraft is cool, and I was engaged. I was interested. I could watch. Okay, so my guy here, my boy here, he streams, right? And sometimes he streams games, video games, and I've never been so disengaged, uninterested in something that when he's playing a video game. But I could sit there and watch you play Minecraft.
So is my audience. I'm telling you guys, I love every single one of my viewers, straight up. Thank you for tuning in. But like, as soon as like I fire up like a video game, they like get the gun.
They dip. They ghost him. They're like, bye.
And the whole time, I was just like, I thought Twitch was about playing video games, but I guess,
No.
just not for everyone.
His viewer count is never lower than when he's playing a video game.
Which
But
is totally
I feel
fine.
like if you were playing Minecraft, people would be into that shit because that shit's fucking cool. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
And I never knew that. I totally missed the boss
Who?
on Minecraft.
Which viewer was it that suggested? Was it Fierce Death?
Of course.
Of course. Fierce Death, if you're listening to this, we love you.
That's right.
We love you.
Yes.
We do.
You're
You're a child. I don't know who you are. You can be older than us, but it doesn't matter. You're a child.
You're a what?
Our child.
Our child? I was like, what did you say?
Fierce Death is our child.
Not actually our child.
But
okay?
it feels like you're my child.
Okay. Just to clarify, that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yes.
I'm your mom.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
anyways.
He doesn't get it. He's not a part of the culture. He doesn't get it.
Is that part of what culture?
Yes, it's part of the culture.
What culture?
You know when you like really like you're like a big fan of somebody, you're like, that's my mom.
I've never heard that.
It's not something that I myself have done, but I've heard people do it. It's a thing. They'll be like, that's my mom. Like I had a friend one time, he'd be like, Lana Del Rey is my mom.
Wow.
That's my mother. Yeah.
Is it more like a girl thing?
I think it's just like I think it's like a generation thing. Like they all like that's my dad.
Is that part of your generation?
No, I'm a millennial. We're the same generation. What are you talking about?
I know, but so
But you act like you're
like on what? Like you're about to call me a boomer? You're about to call me a boomer, weren't you?
I wasn't gonna say that. I was not gonna say that.
Then what were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say that.
Then what were you gonna say?
Nothing. I wasn't gonna say that though.
Now, I'll be the first one to point out I got some boomer tendencies.
Man. Man, he looked at my phone the other day. He's like, what's all this shit? All my
What?
apps, remember? You're like, oh, what's all this shit? You're like, I sound like a boomer.
Oh, yeah, because I was looking for Amazon Music.
Yeah. It's obviously in the entertainment section, duh.
Well, not every. My phone is completely. It's like organized in a completely.
Let me
different
see
way.
it.
No,
Let me see it.
not right now.
Let me see it.
I mean, look, like my phone is just
Mine
like
is organized in a way that makes sense.
mine is just like this. So like,
Why don't you that's not right.
yeah,
That's not right. That's chaos on that phone.
it's not.
That's
I have
chaos.
very few icons.
Okay, boomer.
Oh my.
Anyway.
This is why I am very, very boomerish.
Yes.
Do you want to know why?
I know why. Tell the people why.
How about you tell me why you think that I grew up to be very boomerish?
You tell us why, because maybe I'm wrong. Come on, I want to.
No, I want to know what you think
I
first.
want to hear your reasoning for being a boomer.
I grew up watching Bugs Bunny.
So
And Bugs Bunny is from the 40s.
I grew up watching Bugs Bunny. I'm not a fucking boomer.
Nah, I think I'm kind of boomerish because I'm like. This might sound weird, but I think I'm like an overly educated person.
Okay, so this is going to be controversial, but that's not why. The reason why you're a boomer, the reason why you're a boomer is because you're an only child and your parents are old.
Hey, that's a good idea.
That's why. That's why, because
Could
your
be
parents. My parents are young. Like my mom is like just turning 50. My dad's still in his 40s. I'm 28. My dad is 19 years older than me. So my parents are young. I have young parents and I have siblings. I have so many siblings. Like I have older brothers, I have stepbrothers, I have older brothers, I have step people all around. I have younger siblings. I'm the middle child of what I like to say is six, right? Like I have six brothers and sisters technically because I count my stepbrothers as my actual brothers because I love them. Not that I don't love my stepdad's other children. I just
All
we
right.
didn't we didn't have a relationship anyway. It doesn't matter. So um, I had people around me that were my age all the time. So I was always immersed in like the youth culture and the
Right.
slang
Right.
and the way that we dress, the way that we speak, all of that stuff, right? Like I didn't have older parents and I wasn't just around my older. You don't even really have any cousins really. Like you have a few cousins and you didn't grow up with them, right?
Yeah, and the cousins that I have, not really my age.
Yeah, they're not really your age.
Yeah.
So there was a degree of separation for you when you were growing up to where the things that I experienced and the things that you experienced were completely different. Like the way that your mom talks to you is not the way my mom talks to me. The way that your dad speaks to you is not the way my dad speaks to me. Completely different. Because my parents are fucking young.
My parents are both near retirement.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they're both in their 60s, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
my parents
both
are
in their
not.
60s.
My parents are not in their 60s at all.
I basically have grandparents for
Yes,
parents.
yes. By today's standards, your parents could be my parents' parents.
Yes.
So that's why. That's why you're so like. That's why you're so close to being
A boomer.
a boomer. A boomer, but like on the you're like elderly millennial.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
in
like I
spirit.
was born like in the 80s,
You,
but I
like
wasn't.
you were born in the 80s, but
Yeah.
you were actually born in. I mean, he's not even a year older than me, but the way that
Are we really just months apart?
yeah, we're just months
Okay.
apart.
Yeah.
Because no, yeah, we're just months apart.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were born in May and I was born in March.
There you go.
So it's like, I can't do math. 10 months? 9 months? Something like that.
Yes.
Like, my mom was pregnant when you were born.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that it's because I spent too much time in college and I did not get a chance to catch up, because that really is why I missed out on a lot of video games,
Nope, that's not why.
and why I missed out on Minecraft.
No way.
Why is I mean
I told you why.
yes, I think I think you've got a great point.
I thought about this a lot.
You think about this a lot.
I thought about this a lot. That's not something I just came up with off the cuff. I thought about this a lot. Yeah. Like when you're asking me like slang words, like what does cap mean, bro? like I'm always like, how does he not know what cap means?
I thought it was just that.
No. There was another one too. What is it? He always says it ain't shit. I'm like, you're not using that correctly.
Once again, what does that mean?
It ain't shit.
Yeah, what does that mean? That it doesn't matter? It's not a factor?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're not using it right. You're like, I'm like, thank you for this. It ain't shit. And I'm like, what?
I just hang out with a lot of old people, I guess. Like, even people like at work.
Yeah.
I've always been
His
old.
work friends are always older than him.
Way older than me.
Yeah, there was a lady at his last job that had a crush on him. She was like in her 50s.
Wait, yes, you're right, actually.
No, I'm correct. No, I'm right. Trust me, if anyone's gonna remember, it's me.
But you also work with a lot of old people.
I do, and they my buddies. They my dogs.
You're also your dogs.
My dogs. My homies.
Ah.
Yeah. I love.
You see,
I do. I'm the youngest person.
I kind of had to ask for clarification on dogs. I was like,
No, stop. See, you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? No, I do. I also work with not really old people. I work with people that are a lot older than me. I'm the youngest person in my department, right? So I'm 28. I'm the youngest one out of all of us. The oldest out of all of us is
retirement age.
69. She's almost
Past retirement.
Past retirement age. She's ready to retire any day now. Like she's done. She's ready. They are the funniest people I've ever met in my entire life. Like these women have me cracking up all day long, just talking shit, and I love it. It is the environment that I was born to work in. Like, I'm like, if I'm gonna work in the corporate world, if I'm gonna work in an office, these are the people that I want to be around. They make me laugh. Like,
Nice.
they're my homies. I'm telling you, they are hilarious. They are funny. And you know, I had to bring my girl Becca over. I had to.
Nice.
She fits right in.
Nice.
Just talking shit. It's so much fun.
I can say with full regret that I've never had anybody funny work with me.
Like, that's so sad. That's so sad. Cause like when I worked in retail for a long time. So when I worked at the hardware store, I had a couple of really good friends, but like I wouldn't say that they're like, I don't know.
I mean,
they were good friends though, you know?
I work with people that are like fun to work with.
Yeah,
but
like
they were not
that's-
funny,
yes.
funny.
That's how I felt about
Yeah.
the hardware store. Like, they were not funny, but they were fun to work with. Like, they made my day go by faster. But when I worked at H&M, I worked with the girl I'm working with now at this new company, and we would be cracking up in the office. And now all of us, it's like a group of 9 of us, and we just sit around and make jokes.
Let me offer
Make another
another
laugh.
theory that
What?
may explain my lack of understanding of the youth.
Let's hear it. I'll be the judge of this.
My musical taste.
You know, you got a point.
Yes.
Which I also would like to say I think is contributed to by your grandparents.
Bugs Bunny.
your parents. Yes. He does not listen to the music that we listen to, guys.
I don't get this music of the youth.
He doesn't listen to the same music as we do.
No.
We have a couple of like similar tastes. Like, I like metal, he likes metal. But I would say that I'm a bigger fan of metalcore than he is.
And I'm a bigger fan of heavy metal.
Yes, and he's a bigger fan of heavy metal, which is
Older.
yes, it's older.
Yeah.
So, and he doesn't really listen to rap or hip hop or trap music.
Literally, the only trap or rap is people who kindly offer their suggestions
On his streams. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll like play him some trap music, and he just it's not his jazz, y'all. It's not his jazz.
I don't get a lot of it. You know,
Like the wording, the punchlines. He's not.
trap has punchlines.
Yes.
Huh.
Any genre of hip hop has punchlines.
So they're all meant to be funny.
They're not necessarily meant to be funny, but some of them are really meant to be funny. Yes.
Is punchline not always funny?
It's not always funny.
I swear, guys, I'm not an actual boomer. I'm just disconnected.
He's very disconnected.
I work a lot. I went to college for a long time, and I did not do anything.
Yeah.
Like, didn't even play games.
He did not play games.
Nothing. Just
He
went to work and went
liked
to
the
school.
girlies.
But listen,
You didn't
like
think that was funny?
yes. But you helped me so much because you teach me all of these slangs too.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Of course, that's what I'm
Yeah.
here for.
I know. Like even they like
Keep you connected.
cracking. I mean, I know like cracking up, but sometimes the way you use it, I have to like think about it twice.
What?
I don't know. I just remember I also use like very old slang.
Oh man. Oh man, does he? The honeys. He's always talking about the honeys. I'm like, baby, no one says the honeys anymore.
No one says the honey.
No. When
Guys,
is the last time you heard a man, anybody talking about, I want to get some honeys? Nobody's saying that. They're like 40 years old.
in
My dad doesn't even say that.
comments, in the comments below, if you say the honeys,
You don't.
or if you find that disgusting,
I don't find it
doesn't matter.
disgusting. I just find it to be outdated.
It probably is, but I just remember one time I was at work a long time ago, and the people that work alongside with me, my coworkers, like 3 or 4 years younger than me. Maybe not that severe of a difference, but
You're right.
I said something like these guys they were like mimicking like boxing positions, and
Yeah.
so I said,
Shadow
"Oh
boxing.
no," they were like messing with each other, and they
Okay.
like squared up, and then
Okay.
I said, "Oh, they're about to duke it out." The girl said, "Ew."
They're about to duke it out. Because
Yeah.
I mean, you knew what she was thinking about, right?
Yeah, she told me, but
Like shit.
you also thought that, right?
Poop, yeah. Nobody say fucking duke it out.
I honestly thought they did. They're going about they're about to duke it out, babe. Is that really not what people say?
No.
So how do you say what replaced duke it out?
It just depends on the situation. If you're being funny and they're like just having jokes, it's fisticuffs because that's funny.
Fisticuffs.
Because it's funny. But like, don't go around saying that shit 'cause people think you're lame. Like, you need to say like they're squaring up. They're about to, throw hands. That's what
Throw hands.
Throwing hands.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. You fucking duke it out. What the fuck?
I'm about to duke it out, baby.
Ew. Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Like at work at one time, I said that something was very gnarly. And somebody said, "Wow, I haven't heard this yet."
You weren't even fucking born in the 80s, bro. What the fuck?
I know. I wasn't even born.
I
in the
can't
80s.
even. I cannot deal with you. You're just saying that's gnarly. Who are you?
I
Bro, what the fuck? It's like surfer language. You're not a surfer.
So there are people out now that does say that.
I'm sure somewhere that is so common.
Surfers.
But in like the overall general population of the world, in North Carolina where we live, ain't nobody saying gnarly. Were you here when you said that? Were you in America? In
Yes.
the United States?
I was in the same. No, that was at the bank actually. Yeah, so can you believe that one of my coworkers that is way older than me said that?
I haven't heard that. We was shocked.
He was
Oh,
He was
fuck
shocked.
me. That's funny.
in a good way though. He was shocked.
In a good way?
Oh yeah,
You're sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
What? There was something else. I remember also being made fun of for saying "dude" so much.
I say dude a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch on that because I say that's skater language.
Maybe,
That's skater language.
maybe somehow like the way they learned English, it was just like
Maybe.
skater language.
Were you watching like Zoe 101 to learn English?
No.
Or, like, okay.
It doesn't
Have
even
you
make
seen Zoe 101?
Yes. We talked about this.
I love like it's song.
I don't remember what the
You don't
lyrics are.
know the theme song.
I know what the theme song is. I just don't remember what the lyrics are.
I'm not your average kind of girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember now.
And do you want to save my world?
Can you guess the show that I watched to learn English? I've told you before.
Rocket Power?
No, Rocket Power.
Yes, man. I don't know.
No. There's a show that actually taught me English.
Boy Meets World?
No, I've never seen Boy Meets World.
Stop.
I never even heard of it until I came to the United States.
Stop. You don't know Topanga?
You told me about Topanga,
Topanga's
and
a
I
baddie.
thought that was fake.
Topanga's a baddie. Always has been, always will be.
The show that I watched to learn English is Friends.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. You can't just watch shows with just all white people. There's some culture in there. There's some spiciness in there. There's some color in there.
I don't know, Joy.
No wonder you out here talking about dude, gnarly. The fuck?
Joy's Italian.
What are Italians?
in
What are
the
Italians?
show?
What are Italians?
Anyways,
What are Italians?
I don't know. You
White.
tell me.
They're white. White. He's Italian. White. Look at this. White.
Anyways, but I think another source of English that I learned were
What you looking at that?
the Beatles. The reason why I'm laughing is because my
Morning show. I told him. I said it does not matter what we're talking about. It does not matter what we're talking about. It never matters. Somehow, some way, this guy always finds his way to the fucking Beatles, y'all. Like, it does not fucking matter. Like, he will torpedoes. He will somehow or another. That shit is coming out. He's pulling the Beatles out of his ass somehow or another.
where when I think torpedoes, I think of the Cuban Missile Crisis, which happened in the 60s when the Beatles were prominent.
Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? What the fuck?
Um. Oh yeah. That's
Bruh.
that's
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
the two things that taught me English were
Friends
Friends
and the
and the
Beatles. You
Beatles.
could not get more white. I'm just saying.
And also the
What?
show, the British show Skins.
Oh my god.
That's a good show.
It is a good show. I cannot believe you learned you learned English from watching Skins. Oh my god.
Why?
I just can't believe that shit.
Why?
Also, American English and English are completely different.
Especially that Bristol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's where I'm from, right?
I think so.
From Bristol.
That's completely different than the way we speak.
Yeah.
How you gonna move to a country and fucking listen to the actual English people speak English? It's completely different. You should know that.
I was so shocked when I came to North
I
Carolina.
bet you were, because we're out here like, hey y'all, howdy.
I-
And he's over here listening. Cheerio.
I'll never forget that moment when I realized I did not know English. When a very tall gentleman with a cowboy hat and a very thick mustache
You're a cowboy.
talked to me, and I just stood there like, yes. And I did not know what he talked to me for like a whole minute, and I did not catch a single word.
It's so funny because my mom called me not too long ago, and he was in the passenger seat, right? 'Cause I'm driving, we're in my car, and it connects to my Bluetooth. And and she's talking to me, and she's talking about something serious. And I'm like, oh, G's here. Do you? And she's like, I don't care, it's fine. And I'm like, okay. So he gets out of the car later on, and then I get out of the car after I'm talking to her, and we're going into Red Robin, right?
Must have been.
Oh yeah, it was Red Robin because it's the only restaurant we eat at.
Mhm.
So, and I go in, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry about what my mom said. You could just act like you didn't hear that. He's like, I have no idea what she said. I couldn't understand anything she said. I'm like, what the fuck? She's speaking English, bro. Like, her accent, my accent is thicker than hers. How can you not understand her? He's like, I couldn't understand anything she said. So I'm explaining to him what she said. He's like, that's what she was saying. He's
Sometimes, like, especially if it's over the phone,
yeah.
I cannot understand Southern accents.
Yeah. And I'm not from North Carolina, so I don't have a North Carolina accent. I have an Alabama accent, which is a lot more aggressive than the North Carolina accent. It's more aggressive. We swallow our words a lot more. And when I get really tired, I get really, really, really country. And my mom and me talk, I would say my accent's thicker than hers, but she still has this very similar accent to me. So I can understand why, if you're not used to hearing people speak like us, it can be confusing because you can't understand the shit that we saying.
Very much so.
Not a damn thing.
What's very tragic is I've always worked like talking in an environment where I have to talk to people over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Always, and have to make sales over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Even now.
Right.
So it's a struggle.
It is, I bet.
It is a struggle.
Not for me though.
Now,
If I can't understand you, I can be like, oh well, I guess this is what you said. Because I
yes.
don't work in sales, so it doesn't matter.
The last thing that I want to ask you about
Okay.
is about the Mandalorian. What's it like?
I don't know. I watched one episode
And yet, you blew my mind when you told me,
about the Mandalorians.
yes,
Yes.
I have never met anybody.
Oh, so you're not talking about the show. You're talking about the actual people, the Mandalorians.
Yes, and like no one else would have said those things that you just said.
So hear me out, y'all. I am not a huge fan of Star Wars.
You're not a huge fan of anything.
I'm not a fan of anything. I probably said that before this show. I'll say it again. I'm just not. I love things. I love Beyonce. If I saw her, I'd probably be like, oh my god, that's Beyonce. But I don't think I'd be like, you know, because I just don't have it in me. I don't have the energy inside to do those things.
You don't have the energy inside to be like the masses that reacted to the Beatles back in the day.
I think I have. He says he says I'm not emotive, and he's correct. We went to look at rings one time, and the girl was like, "Is this is?" I said, I looked at her and I go, "I love it." She's like, "This is it." He's like, "That's all you're gonna get from her. So, that's it. That's the goods you're gonna get." And he's correct. That's just how I am. But I have watched Star Wars, or I've watched some of the episodes of Star Wars, not all of them, right?
when she says episode, she means
I mean
the movies.
I mean
Yes.
the movies, episode 1, 2, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I've watched some of them, and somehow, some way, the knowledge that stuck with me was the part about the Mandalorians. I don't even know if they were in the fucking movies. I can't really tell you. I just know I knew about them, right? I knew about the culture. I can give you fucking quotes. I know that the leader, like the Mandalorian leader, is like not like part of a lineage. It's just like basically whoever's fucking stronger at the time. Like, and I think it's fucking cool. Like, I love that stuff, right? Like, I love it. So we were talking one day, and I just started talking about the Mandalorians. He's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man. What do you mean?" And I told him how I was like, not, I was, when I watched the actual show on Disney Plus, The Mandalorian, I thought was going to be more about the overall Mandalorian race and the people and
The
how,
Mandalorian lore.
yeah, the lore around it. And it wasn't, I mean, maybe it turned into that, but in the first episode, it was definitely not, it didn't turn into that.
There's a little bit of the lore.
See, and that, I don't like that. I like the lore behind it. So if there had been more about the lore, I would have been fully engaged.
It's just like,
But I couldn't get into it.
somehow that is this nerdiest Star Wars thing I've ever gotten from anybody. Yeah, you don't even like Star
I'm not
Wars.
even a fucking fan, man. I don't tell you.
It just blows my mind. You went out of your way to read the wiki.
Yes, I was like on the wiki, like just like deep diving, y'all. And this was years ago. This was years ago that I was looking at this, but I retained the information because it was interesting to me. I love the lore behind stuff like this. Like, I think it's amazing. Like, yeah.
And I think it's amazing that you're like, it just it blows my mind. Like, sometimes I just think that you're like a secret agent, and like you are a secret agent playing me, and like you actually are like a huge gamer somehow.
I'm
like
not.
like, oh, I like one day you're gonna come clean and be like, I actually been playing Minecraft for like years.
I've been
since
playing
it came
Minecraft
out.
for years, and I can kick your ass. And like, we played, what was it, Street Fighter, and I beat him. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "I'm good." I'm not good. I just push buttons randomly.
And then I beat you with Blanca.
He did beat me. He kicked my ass with Blanca. That fool's hard beat, man.
He's
But listen,
not.
he is. He was for me. I never played him before. I didn't know what he could do. He fucking.
But listen, baby, I have traded with a lot of very nerdy people.
Yeah.
My family is full of nerds for Star Wars,
Mhm.
like huge Star Wars nerds, and not a single one of them could tell you anything about the Mandalorians to the depth that you have casually told me about the Mandalorians.
I like the Mandalorians a lot. I think that the lore behind that shit is just, I think it was so well thought out. And I think that the quotes from the conversations that you can find are just like fantastic.
The quote
Like,
from the
if-
conversations.
Like, yes, if I was the leader of a race or a small country, especially a small warlike country, I would imagine that I would base it on the Mandalorian lore. To be honest.
Incredible. You heard it here first.
You're here first. Do not let me lead a country. Do not let me.
Well, I mean, jeez.
It's just what I love, man. What can I say?
Incredible. Guys, I think if you want us to expand on any of these topics, please let us know.
Let's go. I will.
Especially if it's like the Beatles, I will
Oh my
gladly,
fucking
I will
god.
gladly expand. But this has been What's It Like with the K and G. We don't have a B yet, but
We're not gonna get one. We have a puppy.
and the P upside down is the B. So the KGB right there. Give us a like, follow, comment, and
Subscribe.
links to everything that you might be interested, like our Twitch channels and such,
Yes.
will be in the
Show notes.
doobly doo.
The doobly doo. Whatever. Also, one thing before you go. Please enjoy your ice cream.
Enjoy your ice cream.